Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video, I'm going to be doing some scrapbooking. Since I even started my channel, I've been saying, do you want me to film a video of me doing my scrapbooking? Do you want me to show you like where I get the bits from and stuff? And you all seem to really want me to do it. But as you can imagine, I've literally had no time to do it since like renovating the house and being like a single mom and working, just not had time to do it. But with Ollie, I finished Ollie's like ages ago. And I feel so mean because Charlie's 2 and I think the last time I did anything in his scrapbook is when he was like 2 or 3 months old, so I feel really bad. So yeah, if you're new to my channel, then hi, my name's Becca. I'm a mum of 2 boys, Ollie and Charlie. I post all sorts of videos on my channel from lifestyle, travel, DIYs, cleaning, all things like that. So if you like those types of videos, then I would really love it if you would stick around and press the subscribe button. That is just down there, and I'm just gonna get straight into the video. So first I'll just show you the scrapbook. So this is Charlie's. As you can see, it has hardly anything in it. It's not been filled at all. And then this one is Ollie's. So yeah, that's pretty full. And that's the front of Ollie's. So these books are actually from Paper Chase. So when I bought these, I literally couldn't find them anywhere else for cheaper. You can get them from eBay, Amazon, just type in like scrapbook. Oh, and you can also buy them from the range. I seen them in there the other day as well. They're like bigger versions of them. So what I really like about these ones as well is, so it has a little tie, which I really love because as you can see, it is really thick, so you can tie it up. And then I also really like that if you can see the pages, they're like brown as well. I have got one which I haven't got with me now, which is a black one, which I really did like, but you could never write anything on the inside. So I would suggest if you do get one of these that has black paper, then to get like a silver gel pen, because I have got one of them but I haven't got it with me now. This is the first one I made of me and the boys' dad, so this is where I got the obviously ideas from, and I'm still going to keep this and I'll probably give it to the boys like when they're older or something. So on the front, all I've done is stuck a piece of card on the back of it, and then I've just got a black marker and outlined the pictures, got some of the glitter letters and popped his name on there. And then this is just tape that I bought from the pound shop. It starts off with, these are my pregnancy tests, like the cheaper ones, and then this is just a picture of the like clear blue one. So I started it off with that. I've got a picture of my bump throughout the weeks, which I really love this picture. And then here I just put like my cravings of what I was craving when I was pregnant with Ollie, because things like this you just completely forget, and you don't think you'll forget, but you definitely do, because I cannot remember now, especially when you have like more than one child. Then I also wrote down like my pregnancy symptoms, and I've got pictures of Ollie's first nursery because we've moved house like 3 times since then, so it's really nice to have the pictures of their first nursery. And then here I've just got pictures of things, because when I was pregnant with Ollie I went for a phase of wanting to crochet and knit things, so I taught myself how to do like little bits like this, and I really love that bear that he's still got now. And then I wrote his date of birth and the time he was born, which is so special to me. So this is when I started making more of an effort in the pages. So here I've just got a picture of his first bath, and then to make all these little things, because it's so expensive to buy like little foam cutouts and stuff, so what I did was I just got loads of pieces of card and just made my own things, so it's just a lot cheaper doing it that way. And then here I've just popped pictures of mine in his first bath, and then the same with his bath and the bubbles, it's just card, and all this behind is just card as well. Here is a picture of his first outing. So like again, I've just used card, like the same card, and just cut hearts out and pop them next to it, so it just looks a bit more creative and like scrapbooking. Oh, I really love this page as well. I got a picture of me, his dad and Ollie, and up here I've just popped like the little names, if you can see. It's like a little game for him to play. He already loves playing this now, so he's just got to like pop which one he thinks is who. So yeah, like I said, all this is just done with card. I've just cut up pieces of card. This is just from card, and I just pop them in there. So like little games like that I think is so cute. And then on this page is when he started weaning. So he started weaning at 4 months, and these are his pictures of his first taste of food, and then his food that he loved the best when he first started weaning. I always like to write down as well, because else I would definitely forget. So it's like first smile, first laugh, and then rolling over for the first time, pictures of that up there as well. So I always like to write it down so you can remember. And then I always stick things in, like my first Mother's Day card. These are his handprints at 6 months, like his first swim. So what I'm going to do is, rather than just going through this, I might put a section of going through these pages at the end, and then you can just obviously pause the video and take a screenshot if you're on your phone or something, so you can actually see if you want to copy any of the pages like I've done. So yeah, that is Ollie's. Oh, and here I've wrote down like the first cinemas he went to, because obviously forget, and then try and keep this actual tickets. The tickets are actually somewhere in here, but I don't know where I've put it. And then this is his like first haircut, so these are the pictures of his first haircut, and then I've just got a little pouch with a bit of his hair from his first haircut in there, which is so cute, and then pictures of after it as well. I love that. Oh, and then you can also like take shells from the beach that you go to and stick them in as well. I've hardly done anything in his yet. Just finding out he was a boy. So this is the picture of his first bath. So like you see here, I've done like pretty much the same thing. And this is like Ollie meeting him for the first time. Just all the special pictures I like to print out and pop them in here. What else have we got? Oh, so here's Charlie's first cinema trip. Bless him, when he was, I think he was like 2 weeks old or something. Yeah, 2 weeks old. We went to the cinema with Ollie. And when they're that age, you can just take them, it's easy. And then here, I've kept Charlie's hair in here because he got his hair cut already, but I've not obviously done it. His memory book yet, so I've kept his hair in this, and then I'm going to pop it in the book today as I'm doing it. So he was 2 months old the last time I filled any of this out, so I'm going to do that now. So next, before I get started, I like to write down everything I want to do a page on. So things like his first taste of food, his first summer swing, swimming, crawling, when he started walking, all stuff like that. And I like to write it in order as well, so I don't get things muddled up. As you can see, I wrote Easter and then I completely forgot about walking, so I like to have the memory book in order of his age. So once you've done that, you need to go to your pictures and tap on favourite on all the pictures that you want to get printed out. So for printing out pictures, there's loads of websites where you can get like 50 free prints a month, and all you have to do is pay for postage. I think one's like free prints. I'll try and leave them linked below, the ones that you get some free, because I use them all of the time. With scrapbooking, you don't want to just get 64 pictures because they just come up way too big in the scrapbook and you've got no room for anything else. So what I do is I go onto an app called a Canva. You can use any app that you can like collage pictures together. You can use Fonto. I just get any template up around that size because that's about the size it is, and then I just click on an image. So say I wanted to add this picture, just pop that there, add another image, pop this here, and I always leave, there you go. And then if you can see, I always leave a little bit of a white thing here. When you actually crop it into, when you're buying the picture, the 64 is actually smaller than that. So can you even see because of the light? I think it's a bit weird. And then also, if you want to add any extra, you can just add some little emoji things as well. So I could add like a sun to it if I wanted to. It just saves, obviously, you're adding things on later. So you can add like little suns to it or whatever, and then you can save that or screenshot it and crop it whichever way you want. Then you have like 2 pictures and they're obviously the right size that you want them to be. So I do that when I'm printing out my pictures. So I've got some here, so if you can see, they're small like you want them, you don't want them any bigger than that, and then you can just cut them out to how you want them. So that's how I do it. Or you can add like more than 1 picture as well. I've added 4 pictures on this one. Like on this dentist one, I've just added like a little toothbrush thing. And if you've also got like some spare space left as well, I've put that on as well, so I can cut that out of there. On this Easter one, I just put like Happy Easter on that picture there, and then I also put like a little egg basket on that one. So it's just little things like that just to make it a lot easier for you, and that's how I do my pictures. Anyway, you don't have to do them this way. Oh, there's also a website that I use to print out these pictures. So these pictures would be really, really cute to print out and pop in, but those are a little bit more expensive to get them because I have them on this wall. But like I said, you can put anything on them, and then you've got a little space underneath it to write. Like say it's the first smile, you can write on the date that the first smile was, or anything like that, so you can add them to them. I'll leave it linked below where I got these from as well. Now on to, where are they? Like where we get these little backing papers from. So what you can do, you can either use wrapping paper, you can get really nice wrapping paper from anywhere. I think this was from Home Bargains, and then you can also get like reduced ones. I think, is that from Tesco? Got that for like 16p. But I do find using wrapping paper a little bit more messy, so I bought this from the pound shop, so you can just get like little ones like that, but I prefer to use these ones. So I've got two big ones of these. I got these from the pound shop, but they wasn't a pound. I think it was like £3 or £4, but I do think they're totally worth it. So you get 24 sheets in them, and they're huge, so you just get loads of different designs, and they're double-sided as well, so you can use whichever side you want. So I really love using these ones. They just have loads. If you've got a girl, then oh my god, they have so many nice girl ones, but it's really hard to try and find ones for a boy, I think. So it's just got all really pretty patterns on these ones as well. You can cut like hearts out with these, or stars, or like little patterns. So I got them ones. And then also for little things like this, if you can see, and all this stuff here, you wouldn't even believe how expensive it is to buy things like this. It's like £1 for like one of these, and it's just so expensive. And because you're only using it for like one page, what I found really good is to save all the cards that I get for the boys' birthdays, save all the cards from Christmas, and just cut the little things out of them. So obviously I could just take this off there and use the number 1 on there. I can obviously cut this out and use that. I can cut that out of there and use that on one of the sides. I can take like the Peppa Pig things off it. It's just such a good way to use your cards because you throw them out anyway. So that's a really good one. So that comes out, if you can see, so I could take that out and pop it in his memory book as well. It's just a good way to use what you already have rather than going out and spending so much, because it can get quite expensive with everything you want to pop in there. I also love to add like tickets from where we've been, or when you've been on holiday, or when we went to Haven. I just kept a few tickets from the arcade, and just little things like that to add in, I think just make it that little bit more personal. I'm really bad at it now. I used to be really good with Ollie, but now with Charlie I feel like I just never keep anything. And then as for some of the things I get, so I get like little foam letters. As you can see, I've got this one here. I think this was from the pound shop. These are from the pound shop as well. Definitely worth checking out the pound shop, because the pound shop do really good ones, or looking on eBay as well. And then I also got these tapes from B&M, which I also really love to use. And then I've just seen that I got these as well, which I really love. These was from, I think these were from Wilko or the pound shop. I honestly can't remember now. But yeah, Wilko is also really good. So it's just all these little marble bags, which is super cute. So yeah, got them, and now I'm going to get started, else I'm just going to keep talking forever. I'm going to start with the first time we took him swimming. So I'm going to use this backing paper and just stick it to this. I thought this looked like a good one for swimming. So then once I've stuck it down, I just like to arrange my pictures where I think I want them to be. So if I've got a few, I like to put like the main big picture in the centre and then scatter the other ones around it. But then I also want some room to be able to write, say like first time going swimming, etc. And then, so this is what I just got my pictures in. So I got them from Snapfish, and I like to use like things like this. So I'm going to use, this is what I used for the bubbles last time. So I'm going to cut some bubbles out of this. that is what the page looks like once it's finished. I always like to write something little on it as well. And then these are the bubbles I just cut out and made. I just think it just adds a little extras to the page. Now this is the holiday page I've done. So this is Charlie's first holiday. I normally like to keep like receipt from a restaurant we went to, or if we went to like a water park, a map of that. But I can't find anything anywhere because it's just been so long. So I've managed to find the ticket. So just put Charlie's and Ollie's ticket on there. Just put loads of pictures on there as well. And then I've just wrote like a little "you fell asleep pretty much everywhere." And then I've just cut up some suns from card as well, and then I just wrote the date. And for the holiday ones, I always like to put it over 2 pages because I always have loads of pictures I want to choose from. I also forgot to mention what I keep all my stuff in. So I keep all my memory books in one of these tubs. These are only from the pound shop, so they're just £1, and then I keep all my other stuff in the other one, like all of the little crafty bits. So yeah guys, I think that is everything I wanted to show you. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. It is a bit of a different one for me, but yeah, it was really fun filming it. And if any of you guys try any of these things out, or you make your own scrapbooks, then don't forget to tag me on Instagram. I would love to see your ideas as well. I'll leave my Instagram linked down below, and don't forget to go and check out some of my other videos after this one. And if you like them, then please don't forget to subscribe. It does mean so much to me, and I will hopefully see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.